talking forked tongue had a tempting charm. Before I turned around, that girl was gone. All I can say is, bartender, pour me something strong. Here's to the past, they can kiss my glass. I hope she's happy with him. Here's to the girl who wrecked my world, that angel who did me in. I think the devil drives a coupe de ville. I watched him drive away over the hill, not against her will. I've got time to kill down in Broken Heartsville. It was long and chrome sitting in the lot. Fire engine red, that thing was hot. He revved it up, she waved goodbye. Love's gone to hell, and so have I. Here's to the past, they can kiss my glass. I hope she's happy with him. Here's to the girl who wrecked my world, that angel who did me in. I think the devil drives a coupe de ville. I watched him drive away over the hill, not against her will. I've got time to kill down in Broken Heartsville. Here's to the past, they can kiss my glass. I hope she's happy with him. Here's to the girl who wrecked my world, that angel who did me in. I think the devil drives a coupe de ville. I watched him drive away over the hill, not against her will. I've got time to kill down in Broken Heartsville.
There's a sign there on your back, says I don't mind if you kick me. Seems like everybody has. Things go from bad to worse. You think they can't get worse than that, and then they do. You step off the straight and narrow and you don't know where you are. Use the needle of your compass to sew up your broken heart. Ask directions from a genie in a bottle of Jim Beam, and she lies to you. That's when you learn the truth. If you're going through hell, keep on going, don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it. You might get out, for the devil even knows you're there. Well, I've been deep down in that darkness. I've been down to my last match. Filled 100 different demons, breathing guy with a guitar singing on a country track. I might be the guy with an ice cold can, stirring up dust on some old farmland. When I walk into the party with you, girl, you change all that. And I'm just the guy with the girl everybody wants to know, wishing you were there alone, wondering how I ever got your little hand in mine, looking over at you like, ain't she beautiful? I'm invisible, but I'll stand right there and smile. You're right beside me, oh, and I see the same thing I see, but I don't mind being the guy with the girl, no. It's funny watching them do the way they do. They come walking up to me, but they only want to talk to you. And I don't blame them that they're hypnotized. They keep staring at your heartbreak eyes. It's like their heart starts stopping when you come walking into the room. And I turn into the guy with the girl everybody wants to know, wishing you were there alone, wondering how I ever got your little hand in mine, looking over at you like, ain't she beautiful? I'm invisible, but I'll stand right there and smile. You're right beside me, oh, and I see the same thing I see, but I don't mind being the guy with the girl, the guy that don't know how he got her, but he ain't never gonna let her, never gonna let her go. Yeah. I'm just the guy with the girl everybody wants to know, wishing you were there alone, wondering how I ever got your little hand in mine, looking over at you like, ain't she beautiful? I'm invisible, but I'll stand right there and smile. You're right beside me, oh, and I see the same thing I see, but I don't mind being the guy with the girl. No, I don't mind being the guy with the girl. Yeah, I'm just the guy with the girl. I'm always the guy with the girl. Don't mind it, baby. Don't mind it, baby. Been going round and round all day, baling some hay and stacking it all up. Can't wait for the sun to go down, roll into town, shine the old truck up, swing by the quick stop, grab a couple Rocky Tops, then ease on out your way to your place around 8 o'clock. Well, I'm just ready to ride this Chevy down a little back road. Slide your pretty little cell phone over, get a little closer, turn up the radio, put your pretty pink toes on the dash, lean the seat back. Man, I swear there ain't nothing looks better than that sweet tan little thing with nothing to do. I wanna take a little ride She was storming through the house that day, and I could tell she was leaving. And I thought, oh, she'll be back. Till she turned around and pointed at the wall and said, that picture from our honeymoon, that night in Frisco Bay, just give it away. She said, give it away. And that big four-poster king-size bed where so much love was made, just give it away. She said, just give it away. Just give it away. There ain't nothing in this house worth fighting over. Oh, and we're both tired of fighting anyway. Just give it away. So I tried to move on, but I found that each woman I held just reminded me of that day. When that front door swung wide open, she flung her diamond ring, said, give it away. Just give it away. And I said, now honey, don't you even want your half of everything? She said, give it away. Just give it away. Just give it away. There ain't nothing in this house worth fighting over. Oh, and we're both tired of fighting anyway. Just give it away. So I'm still right here where she left me, along with all the other things she don't care about anymore. Like that picture from our honeymoon, that night in Frisco Bay. She said, give it away. Well, I can't give it away. And that big four-poster king-size bed where all our love was made. She said, give it away. Well, I can't give it away. I've got a furnished house, a diamond ring, and a lonely, broken heart full of love, and I can't even give it away. Driving through town, just my boy and me, with a Happy Meal in his booster seat, knowing that he couldn't have the toy till his nuggets were gone. A green traffic light turned straight to red. I hit my brakes and mumbled under my breath as fries went a-flying and his orange drink covered his lap. Well, in my 4-year-old said a 4-letter word. It started with S, and I was concerned. So I said, son, now where'd you learn to talk like that? He said, I've been watching you, Dad, ain't that cool? I'm your buckaroo, I wanna be like you and eat all my food and grow as tall as you are. We got cowboy boots and camo pants, yeah, we're just alike, hey, ain't we, Dad? I wanna do everything you do. So I've been watching you. sometime later that night, turning on my son Scooby-Doo nightlight. He crawled out of bed and he got down on his knees. He closed his little eyes, folded his little hands, spoke to God like he was talking to a friend. And I said, son, now where'd you learn to pray like that? He said, I've been watching you, Dad, ain't that cool? I'm your buckaroo, I wanna be like you and eat all my food and grow as tall as you are. We like fixing things and holding Mama's hand, yeah, we're just alike, hey, ain't we, Dad? I wanna do everything you do, so I've been watching you. With tears in my eyes, I wrapped him in a hug, said my little bear is growing up. And he said, but when I'm big, I'll still know what to do. 'Cause I've been watching you, Dad, ain't that cool? I'm your buckaroo, I wanna be like you and eat all my food and grow as tall as you are. By then I'll be strong as Superman, we'll be just alike, hey, won't we, Dad? When I can do everything you do, 'cause I've been watching you. Hey, yeah.
Hey, whiskey drink, I know it's been a while. Gotta talk to you, gotta catch you up on the hill I'm in right now. Yeah, whiskey drink, now you won't believe the things I said, the way she left, the way the leaving all went down. It might take all night to get her off my mind. I need you one more time. Yeah, be a good friend. Come on, kick in a whiskey drink. I don't wanna think about who she's with, the way she is, or how bad I messed up. Cigarette, yeah, smoke out that regret. I pour it straight and strong, make a memory gone before you let me leave. Come on, whiskey drink.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. We are going to start the ceremony in about 5 minutes. So, students, if you could head to the practice rink in the back, and we'll get going here in just about 5 minutes. Thank you.
About who she's with, the way she is, or how bad I miss her now. Come on, cigarette, yeah, smoke out that regret. I pour it straight and strong, make a memory gone before you let me leave. Come on, whiskey drink. Oh.
everybody. And thank you all for joining us for the Spring 2025 RN Pinning Ceremony. I am Allie.
And I am Michaela. We are here to celebrate the transition of LPN nurses into the registered nurse role. From many hours spent reading textbooks, practicing skills in lab, early morning clinicals, and countless practice tests, we can finally say we've made it.
So we'd like to kick off our evening with a message from one of our beloved instructors, Miss Linda.
I didn't think I was going to make it up this. Okay, I'm good. All right, I hope everybody can hear me. It does echo. Okay. Good afternoon, beautiful humans, soon to be registered nurses, family, friends, and faculty, administration. Let us take a moment to think, to let it sink in. Registered nurse. You made it. You survived nursing school with your sanity mostly intact and no small feat. Some of you cried in your cars, some of you ran on caffeine and sheer willpower, but every single one of you kept going. You didn't just show up, you pushed. You lifted each other up. You cheered each other on. And when someone was running on empty, someone else was there to pep talk you and guide and just giving you a hug. That's what you got you here, that drive, that heart, and that community. Let me pause for a moment and offer thanks. Thank you, Lord, for the strength, the laughter, the moments of clarity, and yes, even chaos. Thank you for guiding those exceptional students, for guiding me in the right alongside them. Because trust me, I was learning too. Each of you has left a mark on me, not just as your teacher, but also a fellow human being. Whether it was through silence, your humor, your honesty, your creativity, clinical documentation, you brought something powerful to this journey. You reminded me why I love my profession, why it's worth every late night and every tough moment. And let us be real, nursing school is just not for the faint of heart. It's for the brave, the bold, the ones who can rattle off lab values under pressure and still care deeply for their patients. It is for those people who hold it together in a storm and then cry in a supply closet because they have so much they care. You earned this title not just by passing exams or surviving a marathon of clinicals on bad coffee. You earned it with grit, compassion, humor, and a whole heart. And if anyone ever doubts you, just tell them, I made it through nursing school, I can do anything. You're stepping into one of the most sacrificed professions there is. You'll comfort the scared, advocate for the voiceless, and bring light into dark places. There's no small thing, and that is nursing. So wear your badge with pride, and yes, maybe a little sass, but because you've earned every bit of it. In closing, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for fighting through. Thank you for lifting each other up to the finish line. And thank you for reminding me of why this works. I'm so proud of you. Now go out there, save some lives, and maybe finally get some sleep, but just wait. A little humor. So I want each other, you guys, to look to your left and look to your right, and remember my saying, DNR, DNI, Linda. Congratulations, nurses. The world just got a whole lot better. Congratulations.
Thank you, Linda. for sharing your wonderful words of wisdom with us. We'd like to thank the rest of the faculty members for guiding us through the program and being willing to go above and beyond to support our growth into nurses we are today. Now, we'd like to invite our students and their chosen person to receive their nursing pinnings. Our announcer tonight is our wonderful staff member, Judy. And feel free to respectfully clap or cheer for the graduates as they receive their pins on stage.
It's a necklace. Okay. Abigail Moriarty, pinned by Carol Moriarty. Tammy Perkins, pinned by son Carson. Belen Cardozo, pinned by Linda. Cassandra Scott, pinned by Dad Tim. Alexa McIndance, pinned by her father, Harold McIndance. Abby Davidson, pinned by her grandmother, Judy. Blanca Bajaras, being pinned by her parents, Alvaro and Alma. Lindsay Dirks, pinned by her best friend, Christian Neal. Rachel Peck, pinned by her sister Samantha. Reed Johnson, being pinned by his sons, James and Caril. Julie Zilka, pinned by husband Mike. Brianna Lenz, pinned by her husband Jordan and son Emmett Lenz. Mackenzie Brinkman, pinned by husband Derek Brinkman. Isabel Berg, pinned by fiance Grant Schmitz. Crystal Toulouse, pinned by husband Ryan. Samantha Martins, pinned by her father Robert. Rebecca Taylor, pinned by Tanda Loudon. Nicole Sawatsky, pinned by husband Andy. Brianna Dingman, pinned by Bo. Megan Montez, pinned by her husband and daughter, Christian and Eleanor. Katie Abrahamson, pinned by Noah Vidmar. Maya Workman, pinned by her mom and dad, Sean and Krista. Yeah. Kendra Garrett's, pinned by mom, Charlene Garrett's. Nicole Landa, pinned by her daughter May. Kayla Cox, pinned by boyfriend Kyle White. Brooke DeBaker, pinned by mom and dad, Shelley and Todd DeBaker. Allie Hollenquist, pinned by fiance Brennan. Amber Ishins, pinned by her daughter, Carly. Abby Eink, pinned by her mom, Cindy. Michaela Timp, pinned by her spouse, Tristan Pitchka.
Mine by Sylvia Brown, getting pinned by friend Maureen.
Sylvia Brown, okay, yep. Sylvia Brown being pinned by friend Maureen. Jenna Schreifels being pinned by her mom, Jennifer. Fatumo Muhammad being pinned by her daughter, Mesna. Uba Abdi, pinned by her dad, Mohammed.
My mom's name is Isla,
It's also Ariet Aju, pinned by her mother, Ariet. Okay, sister. Okay, Maya. Fatumo Mayo, being pinned by her mother, Ayo, and her sister, Abishro Mayan. Gideon Wally, pinned by his mom, Josephine, and son, Morris. Jessica Maka, pinned by Theodore Maka. Claire Shaw, being pinned by her mom, Shelley. Okay, practice it. Yeah. Emma Kukla, being pinned by Linda Holman. Ready? Yep. Esther Polonchek, being pinned by husband Roman Polonchek. Tara Marshall, being pinned by Taylor and Rory Marshall. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Want me to say that? Okay. Hannah Borkenhagen, being pinned by Grandma Deb Gonzalez. Fartun Malin, being pinned by her daughter and husband. David Amago, being pinned by his wife, Risper. Norden Heshi, being pinned by his sister, Fardos Heshi. Okay, yeah, okay. Kiba Miller, being pinned by her mother, Grace Howard, and her husband, Ralph Miller, will be pinning her. Samira Amen will be pinned by her sister, Nashra.
Yay! All right. Well, so now we're gonna move along. So now everybody should have a candle, correct? Or all of our students. We don't have that many. But we would like to now invite our Director of Nursing, Miss Jenny, up to the stage to read the Nightingale Pledge.
As we work on lighting the candles, I'd like to invite all the nurses in the room today to stand with us and read the pledge. It's on the back of your program. All right, here we go. With full knowledge of the responsibilities that I'm undertaking, I solemnly pledge myself to the service of humanity and will endeavor to practice my profession with conscience and dignity. I will maintain by all the means in my power to honor the noble traditions of my profession. The total health of my patients will be my first concern. I will hold in confidence all personal matters coming to my knowledge. I will not permit considerations of religion, nationality, race, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and give my support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. With full awareness of my qualifications and limitations, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to uphold and advance its standards. I will maintain the utmost respect for humanity. I will make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. All right, everyone can blow out their candle. And then I'd like the graduating Associate Degree in Nursing Spring 2025 cohort to face your family, loved ones, friends. I now announce the graduating cohort of the Spring 2025 Registered Nursing Cohort.
this concludes our pinning ceremony, as now it's time for the graduates to get and take some well-deserved time away from school before it's time to take our NCLEX. To the graduates, we wish you a wonderful new chapter of your lives. You've worked very hard and stayed diligent with your coursework, so you deserve some time to celebrate and prepare for this upcoming journey.
Be sure to thank your supporters, both near and far, as they've been motivating you from the sidelines. Be proud of how far you guys come. Celebrate your accomplishments, and with that, thank you and have a great night, everyone. There is photo ops outside in the hallway.
Just living that American country love song. In every town, in every place, there's a boy who's trying to take a chance and dance and find a way to run away with her heart. In the back of an old Ford truck, in the bar just looking for love. Get a pair of old my blue eyes, let them fireworks start. That American country love song. Ain't never gonna quit playing on it on. Well, it's Chris loves Jenny on a license plate. It's Daddy getting mad cause you came home late. It's one last kiss in the driveway. Hey radio DJ, can you play that song that she loves so I can turn it up and maybe turn her on? An American country love song. In every town, in every place, there's a boy who's trying to take a chance and dance and find a way to run away with her heart. In the back of an old Ford truck, in the bar just looking for love. Get a pair of old my blue eyes, let them fireworks start. That American country love song. Ain't never gonna quit playing on it on it on it on. So let's raise a glass, cheerleaders and quarterbacks, cowboys and country girls all around this small town world. To the same old pickup lines we've tried a million times. All the bad and good as it gets to the ones that you ain't met yet. In every town, in every place, there's a boy who's trying to take a chance and dance and find a way to run away with her heart. In the back of an old Ford truck, in the bar just looking for love. Get a pair of old my blue eyes, let them fireworks start. That American
Plotting my whole life ahead. Hell, I'm just a kid myself. How am I gonna raise one? All he could see were his dreams going up in smoke. So much for ditching this town and hanging out on the coast. Oh well, those plans are long gone. And he said, there goes my life. There goes my future, my everything. Might as well kiss it all goodbye. There goes my life. A couple years of up all night and a few thousand diapers later, that mistake he thought he made covers up the refrigerator. Oh yeah, he loves that little girl. Mama's waiting to tuck her in as she fumbles up those stairs. She smiles back at him, dragging that teddy bear sleep tight. Blue eyes and mountain curve. He smiles. There goes my life. There goes my future, my everything. I love you, Daddy. Good night. There goes my life. She had that Honda loaded down with Abercrombie clothes and 15 pairs of shoes and his American Express. He checked the oil, slammed the hood, said you're good to go. She hugged them both and headed off to the West Coast. And he cried, there goes my life. There goes my future, my everything. I love you, baby, goodbye. There goes my life. There goes my life. Baby, goodbye. Baby, goodbye. good cold beer and country music. All I need to keep me from losing it is good cold beer and country music. Good country music. She said I'm going out with my girlfriends. Margaritas at the Holiday Inn. Oh, have mercy, my only thought was tequila makes her clothes fall off. I told her put an extra layer on. I know what happens when she drinks Patron. Her closet's missing half the things she bought. Yeah, tequila makes her clothes fall off. She'll start by kicking out of her shoes, lose an earring in her drink, leave her jacket in the bathroom stall, drop a contact down the sink. Them pantyhose ain't gonna last too long if the DJ puts Bon Jovi on. She might come home in a tablecloth. Yeah, tequila makes her clothes fall off. Whoa. She can handle any champagne brunch, a bridal shower with Bacardi punch, Jello shooters full of smearing on, but tequila makes her clothes fall off. She'll start by kicking out of her shoes, lose an earring in her drink, leave her jacket in the bathroom stall, drop a contact down the sink. She don't mean nothing, she's just having fun. Tomorrow she'll say, oh, and how have I done? Her friends will joke about the stuff she lost. Yeah, tequila makes her clothes fall off. Oh, tequila makes her clothes fall off. Oh, tequila makes her clothes fall off.
about your work, how your boss is a jerk. We talk about your church and your head when it hurts. We talk about the troubles you've been having with your brother, about your daddy and your mother and your crazy ex-lover. We talk about your friends and the places that you've been. We talk about your skin and the dimples on your chin, the polish on your toes and the run in your hose. And God knows we're gonna talk about your clothes. You know talking about you makes me smile. But every once in a while, I wanna talk about me, wanna talk about I wanna talk about number one. Oh my, me, my, what I think, what I like, what I know, what I want, what I see. I like talking about you usually, but occasionally I wanna talk about me. I wanna talk about me. We talk about your dreams and we talk about your schemes, your high school team and your moisturizer cream. We talk about your nana up in Muncie, Indiana. We talk about your grandma down in Alabama. We talk about you guys of every shape and size, the ones that you despise and the ones you idolize. We talk about your heart, about your brain and your smarts and your medical charts and when you start. You know talking about you makes me grin. But every now and then, I wanna talk about me, wanna talk about I, wanna talk about number one. Oh my, me, my, what I think, what I like, what I know, what I want, what I see. I like talking about you usually. But occasionally, I wanna talk about me. 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 You. I wanna talk about me. I wanna talk about me, wanna talk about I, wanna talk about number one. Oh my, me, my, what I think, what I like, what I know, what I want, what I see. I like talking about you usually. But occasionally, I wanna talk about me. I wanna talk about me. I wanna talk about me.
I've been doing better. I hardly ever think of you lately. It ain't all sunshine. When you cross my mind, I start missing you like crazy. I try to numb the pain, but there ain't no damn way. I end up in that place and I'm just one whiskey away. And I don't mind if I do. Drink up the nerve to show up at your house. If you wanna know the truth, it's killing me not holding you right now. I'm one memory away from falling all the way apart, 'cause I might still love you. Hope you don't mind if I do. I almost quit drinking. For a while I quit thinking about you. I got a little sleep, but some nights I can't control it. Sometimes I give in because not having you is hard on me. But when I give in to that vice and pour another over ice, well, girl, I know that's when I'll start missing you again. And I don't mind if I do. Drink up the nerve and show up at your house. If you wanna know the truth, it's killing me not holding you right now. And I'm one memory away from falling all the way apart, 'cause I might still love you. I hope you don't mind if I do. Need you to pick me up when I'm covered in that goodbye dust. You're the only thing that gets me through.
Well, I don't mind if you do. Drank a little too much and show up at my house. It'd be nice to hear the truth. Is it killing you not holding me right now? think is gonna get you through, then I don't mind if you do. I don't mind.
Cleaned up, clean cut, and clean shaved. I got the cover off the 68. I fired it up and let them horses sing. A little pretty thing, a little tan-leg Georgia dream. She's rocking them holy jeans. Baby, what you got going on Saturday? You know, word's got it, it's gonna be a party. Out of town about half a mile. Four-wheel drives and big mud tires. Bus get down and wine, oh baby, you can find me in the back of a jacked up tailgate, sitting around watching all these pretty things. Get down in that Georgia clay and I'll find peace at the bottom of a real tall cold drink. I'm chilling with some Skinner and some old hay. Let's get this thing started, it's my kind of party. Sipping on some moonshine. Baby, if you're in the mood and you can settle for one night of rodeo, you could be my tan-leg Juliet, I'll be your redneck Romeo. Oh baby, you can find me in the back of a jacked up tailgate, sitting around watching all these pretty things. Get down in that Georgia clay and I'll find peace at the bottom of a real tall cold drink. Chillin' this
got Whiskey River on the jukebox, a honky-tonk sawdust dance floor, a neon 5 o'clock road clock, and plenty damn many when you want one more. This broke heart fool on an old bar stool, drinking beer almost as cold as you. Cold as you. Girl, I know I don't know you, but your pretty little eyes so blue are pulling me in like the moon on your skin. I'm so glad you trusted me to slide up on this dusty seat and let your hair down and get out of town. Got the stars coming out over my hood, and all I know now is it's going good. You got your hands up, you're rocking in my truck. You got the radio on, you're singing every song. I'm set on cruise control, I'm slowly losing hope of everything I've got. You're looking so damn hot, and I don't know what road we're on or where we've been. From staring at you, girl, all I know is I don't want this night to end. Gonna cuss the morning when it comes, 'cause I know that the rising sun ain't no good for me, 'cause you'll have to leave. Gonna make the most of every mile, do anything to make your smile land on my lips. Get drunk on your kiss. Clock on the dash says 3:35. There's plenty of gas and the night's still alive. You got your hands up, you're rocking in my truck. You got the radio on, you're singing every song. I'm set on cruise control, I'm slowly losing hope of everything I've got. You're looking so damn hot, and I don't know what road we're on or where we've been. From staring at you, girl, all I know is I don't want this night to end. You got your hands up, you're rocking in my truck. You got the radio on, you're singing every song. I'm set on cruise control, I'm slowly losing hope of everything I've got. You're looking so damn hot, and I don't know what road we're on or where we've been. From staring at you, girl, all I know is I don't want this night to end.
it's hard to believe it wasn't me trying to leave this town. It ain't always the cowboy that ain't got a lot of hang around, ain't got no settle down in their boots, gone just what they do, that restless running, searching for something, leaving love in the dust of a midnight Chevrolet. It ain't always the cowboy that rides away. I've never seen over from this side, never heard lonely get this quiet. Still I can't keep from smiling, 'cause damn that girl can fly. It ain't always a cowboy that ain't got a lot of hang around, ain't got no settle down in their boots, gone just what they do, that restless running, searching for something, leaving love in the dust of a midnight Chevrolet. It ain't natural. Seasons change, rivers wind, tumbleweeds roll and the stars shine. Wind howls, dawn breaks, cowboys riding, time slips away. And I love you, it just comes natural. It's what I was born to do, don't have to think it through, baby. It's so easy loving you, it just comes natural. It's what I was born to do, don't have to think it through, baby. It's so easy loving you. Fire burns, waves crash, seeds grow and good things last. Ships sail, dreams fly. Night falls and full moons rise. And I love you, it just comes natural. And I love you, it just comes natural. It just comes natural. It just comes natural.
Usually, so neon lights
so sexy. Love how you do that thing, yeah, you know what gets me. I'm talking slow motion all night long. Baby, love you with the lights on. I've never met a girl like you that's ever done it quite like you do. Your kiss is double barrel bourbon on rocks. Her lips are just cherry on top. I've never been high like this. Turn out the lights and let me breathe you in. Your eyes are so diamond, body so gold, and I don't wanna let you go. I've never met a girl like you. I've never met a girl like you that's ever done it quite like you do. Your kiss is double barrel bourbon on rocks. Your lips are just cherry on top. I've never been high like this. Turn out the lights and let me breathe you in. Your eyes are so diamond, body so gold, and I don't wanna let you go. I've never met a girl like you. I've never met a girl like you.
Hello, everyone. We'll get the ceremony started in about 10 minutes. So students, if you want to head towards the back of the room, so we can get you organized back there. And guests, you are more than welcome to come down to the floor space. I know it gets a little bit echoey, but we'll get going in about 10 minutes, right at 5 o'clock.
Same one I'm still picking on. I thought about selling when times got tough, but I just couldn't give it up. 'Cause they don't make them like that no more. Some things you can't find in a discount store. There's just something about being handmade and bought with cash on a firm handshake. Like old Zeb codes and pocket knives.
week's vacation for the honeymoon. A couple tickets all inclusive down in Cancun. I couldn't get my money back, so I'm in seat 7A. I'm getting drunk on a plane. I bet the fella on the out thought I was crazy, 'cause I taped your picture to the seat back right beside me. Now I've got empty mini bottles filling both our trays. I'm getting drunk on a plane. Buying drinks for everybody but the pilot. It's a party. Got the 737 rocking like a G6. Stewardess is some sexy leaning, pouring coke and whiskey. Told her about my condition. Got a little mile high flight attention. It's Mardi Gras up in the clouds. I'm up so high they never come down. I try anything to drown out the pain. They all know why I'm getting drunk on a plane. We had this date marked on the calendar forever. We take that new red limo airport ride together. I feel like a plastic groom alone there at the top of the cake. So hey, I'm getting drunk on a plane. Buying drinks for everybody but the pilot. It's a party. Got the 737 rocking like a G6. Stewardess is some sexy leaning, pouring coke and whiskey. Told her about my condition. Got a little mile high flight attention. It's Mardi Gras up in the clouds. I'm up so high they never come down. I'll try anything to drown out the pain. They all know why I'm getting drunk on a plane. On my way home, I'll bump this seat right up to first class, so I can drink that cheap champagne out of a real glass. And when we land, I'll call her up and tell her kiss my ass. 'Cause hey, I'm drunk on a plane. Buying drinks for everybody but the pilot. It's a party. Got the 737 rocking like a G6. Stewardess is some sexy leaning, pouring coke and whiskey. Told her about my condition. Got a little mile high flight attention. It's Mardi Gras up in the clouds. I'm up so high they never come down. I'll try
Welcome to the Spring 2025 cohort graduation pinning ceremony for the Practical Nursing program. For those of you that are not nurses or don't have nurses in the family, the pinning ceremony is a really big deal to the nursing students. It's like they're, it'd be like a badge to a policeman or passing the bar exam for a lawyer. So this particular ceremony is a really big deal. And the pins that we're gonna be handing out today are like a badge of honor. Abby is our nursing club president, and the nursing club puts on the pinning ceremony, and Abby did a fantastic job the last 2 semesters of being the nursing club president and leading the meetings and just really stepped up. So Abby, if you could sum up the nursing program in one word, what would it be? As far as being challenging, what's
Can I use 3 words?
Sure.
Okay. A wild ride.
Wild ride, for sure. And your mom is a nurse, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we have, where's your mom? Let's give her a shout out. Is she here? Okay. And we have lots of 2nd, 3rd, 4th generational students that are gonna be nurses that have other nurses in the family. And if you ask the nursing students why they went into nursing, a lot of them have a nurse in the family that impacted them. So with that being said, Abby is gonna take over.
Hello, can you hear me okay? Okay, welcome. As Tracy said, my name is Abby Litza. I had the pleasure of being the nursing club president the last semester, and I was blessed enough to be a peer to all these wonderful people that are sitting in the front few rows. I just want to begin tonight with a few thank yous. Firstly, to our families, you guys truly are our rocks. Without you, we would not have made it through the last 2 semesters. Thank you for picking us up after a tough test. Thank you for volunteering or being voluntold to be our practice patients. We truly appreciate it. And thank you just for your love. Again, this really would not be possible without all of you supporting us. Next to our faculty, I think most of them are up here. Wave, good job. You all make this program what it is. You've spent hours upon hours preparing for us, encouraging us, and mentoring us. The nurses that we are solely because of the passion that you have for teaching. So we're so grateful for that. There just is not something big enough in the world to say thank you, so just please take this applause as our biggest thank you. Thank you. And then lastly, a big thank you to the reason that we're all here, the graduates. I am truly eternally grateful to have gotten to learn beside each and every one of you. You're all such amazing human beings. This past year has been one of great growth for all of us, not only becoming nurses, but also in our just personal lives. Each of us came with our own story, our own trials and triumphs. We've shared tears, we've shared high fives, we've shared mutually embarrassing moments, and we've shared great celebrations. From our very first critical comp test out, lots of tears on that one. From the dreaded respiratory quiz, I don't think Julie's here to take credit for that one. From ATI Live, and then lastly to this final celebration as we sit side by side. I am proud to know each and every one of you and to say that I know each and every one of you. I'm proud of the nurses that you're going to become and all of the accomplishments you're going to have. I don't do a lot of public speaking, so please forgive me. Nursing is so much more than a job. As Maya Angelou said it best, as a nurse we have the opportunity to heal the heart, the mind, the soul, and the body of our patients, their families, and ourselves. Each of you will help and heal our communities. Each of you will make a difference. To end my speech today, I'd like to leave you all with a little story. Last fall, we participated in a number of lab simulations. This was a way that we could practice our skill set in the lab in a safe environment before we hit the clinical sites and were with real patients. In one of these labs, the patient was not doing so hot, we'll say. When asked how we could help or what could be done to help the patient, our beautiful classmate Cameron responded, "Call the nurse." To which our faculty member Julie politely responded, "You are the nurse." There is no one else. Cameron quickly followed with, "Well then call the doctor, because I don't know what to do." And the simulation continued. So graduates, I leave you with this today. You are the nurse. Your families and friends have likely changed their emergency contacts to you already, so congrats. I just encourage you to remain curious, care with confidence, and go and make the difference that you were called to make. At this time, I'd like to welcome our faculty speaker, Brittany Nathy. Congratulations, grads!
All right, hello everybody. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome. For those of you that I haven't had the chance to meet yet, my name is Brittany. I had the honor of teaching this incredible group of students in basic concepts of nursing and Med-Surg 1. I also had the privilege of joining them in their second semester clinical rotations, watching as they took their classroom knowledge and brought it to life with real patients. Students, think back to your very first simulation in Clinical 2. Remember how nervous you were? How unsure and maybe even a little overwhelmed you felt walking out of there? Some of you might have even questioned if you were in the right place. Those high-stress simulations that challenged you, where we may have walked away feeling defeated or frustrated, were designed with purpose. They pushed you. They helped you grow. Even if it didn't feel like it at the time, those moments were crucial in shaping the nurses you've become. I promise we always had your best interest at heart. We had a plan to help you succeed and bring out the best in each one of you. Now look how far you've come. You've learned so much, from knowing to lower the head of the bed when a patient faints, to understanding the risks of combining 2 CNS depressants. You learn that if a patient still has a pulse, CPR isn't needed. You've sharpened your awareness of what safety means and the importance of both technical skills and therapeutic communication. You've learned to truly listen to your patients, to adapt when plans go awry, and be present in the moment. And let's not forget about the memorable moments. Some of you, while frantically searching for the rosary, reached under your sim patient with a handful of BM. Others sang Baby Shark in unison to comfort a pediatric patient. You were creative, determined, and made lasting memories along the way. Your journey continued in real-world clinicals, where you rotated through different departments and met unforgettable patients, some of whom helped you realize where your passion in nursing lies and where it doesn't. You practiced, improved, and laughed through the bloopers, like bladder scanning with the wrong end of a probe on a patient, or asking a patient if they were excited for dinner and then quickly realizing they were NPO. These moments, too, were part of the journey, the learning of becoming a nurse. The journey has been far from easy, all the way up until this week. Nursing school is never just about textbooks and tests. It's emotional, it's intense, and life keeps going around you. Many of you faced real personal challenges. Losing your homes, losing loved ones, and battling illness and injuries. But despite it all, you persevered. More than that, you supported each other. The bond you formed with your classmates is something truly special, and that spirit of teamwork will carry you far in your careers. You'll face difficult days as nurses, patients who are hard to reach, families who are overwhelmed, and moments that test your strength. In those times, you need to lean on your colleagues. Remember the tools you've gained, the confidence you've built, and the resilience you've shown. And never forget self-care is a necessity. To care for others, you must also care for yourself. Take a moment to reflect on your journey. Look at how much you've grown, the skills you've mastered, and the strength you've built. You've made it through every unknown up to this point, and that's proof you'll be ready for whatever comes next. Keep questioning, keep learning. The best nurses are not the ones who think they know it all, they're the ones who are always striving to learn more. You are entering a profession filled with meaning, purpose, and limitless opportunities. You will help people heal, support them through their most vulnerable moments, and make a real difference in their lives. Along the way, you'll build lifelong friendships with fellow nurses, with mentors, and even patients. As you move forward in your nursing journey, never lose sight of your why. Remember the reason you started this path and let it guide you every day. Hold yourself to high standards, lead with compassion, and never stop growing. Congratulations, everyone. Go out there, be even better, and change lives.
At this time, we'll have the students go to your right, go to the right side of the stage, and then if you are a guest that has been asked to pin a graduate, you can meet your graduate on the same side of the stage.
Yeah, this was a lot more like I think put together than, no offense, than ADN. I don't know who did that one, but like it's a lot more like cheerful and pictures. Okay. Go ahead. Okay.
Abby Litsu. Abby Litza, pinned by Angie Swenson, mom.
You wait until they're pinned and then you say,
Yeah. Cameron Patton, pinned by parents Bill and Cindy. Hannah Sass, pinned by boyfriend Connor. Eileen Fratsky, pinned by her mother, Tanya Fratsky.
doesn't matter.
Ashaya Staffney, pinned by her brother, or fiance, I'm sorry, Brew Becky. I really messed that one up. Ellie Von Heschen, pinned by Tina Van Heschen, her mom. Aubrey Hannon, pinned by her mom and dad, Katrina and Kel Hannon. Anna Sauer, pinned by her mom and dad, Annie and Dan Sauer.
Kadra Mohammed Ahmed, pinned by mother Bilad Abdi Ibrahim.
Selena Hassel, pinned by her mom, Jennifer. Noelle Hoffmeister, pinned by Sam Kirchma. Cameron Noyes, pinned by Brianna Martin. Coral Hankey, pinned by Peyton Barron. Ashley Hain, pinned by her sister, Katchen Hain. Tia Widstrom, pinned by Denise and Richard Widstrom. Brianna Diedrich, pinned by Becky Saunders. Lexi Goddage, pinned by Marla and Joel Diedrich. Joni Foch, pinned by her mom, Amy, and dad, Jeff. Haley McTire, pinned by mom, Heidi, and grandma, Diane. Mohammed Ahmed, pinned by mom, Halimo, and sister, Nawal. Tanner Weber, pinned by Tom and Sonia Weber.
Marie Angel Oropeza, pinned by her nurse sister, Maria Oropeza.
Nicole Warzeka, pinned by her mom, Chris. Maddie Klatt, pinned by her mom, Lisa, and her dad, Brandon. Tanya Doucette, pinned by her husband, Mark Doucette. Alexis Swenson, pinned by Connor Goad. Hodan Mohammed, pinned by her mom, Halimo Hussan. Medina Ibrahim, pinned by her husband, Hussein Khalif.
Asta Abdi, pinned by her daughter Manal Ahmed and husband Abdi Nurshire.
Olivia Flick, pinned by her husband, Gus Flick. Nemo Mahamud, pinned by her father and her aunt. Ramo Bashir Abukar, pinned by Asha Hassan, her mom. Hodan Bile, pinned by her mom, Amino Hassan.
Do you want me to say that? Sorry. Lillian Lanmia Naliba, pinned by husband Fango Rodriguez at Tanga and son Royce.
Bergen Hankemeyer, pinned by Sailor Schmidt. Bethany Boucher, pinned by Meredith and Tom Boucher. Amelia Jaruli, pinned by Braxton and Laney. Allie Morris, pinned by Sister Gabby Thompson. Adriana Kier, pinned by Amber and Aston, her mom and dad. Carissa Oquist, pinned by Todd Oquist and Stacy Anderson.
Wei Hua Liao, pinned by daughter Callista and husband Andrew.
Fadimo Artiyahi, pinned by her mom, Safia Suleiman. Ibak Mohammed, pinned by her mother, Kataluma Ahmed.
Abso Abdullahi, pinned by mom Dime. Fatu Jacobs, pinned by mom Berlin Jacobs.
Dallas Corbett, pinned by her aunt, Diona. Alicia Askew, pinned by her husband Charles and her son Derek. Savannah Hyatt, pinned by James. Laura Winch, pinned by her mom, Susan, and her daughter, Madison. Amber Bronson, pinned by Lorea, Scarlett, and Talia. Landon Schaefer, pinned by Tiffany Schaefer. Aminata Gagni, pinned by her husband, Abduli Gagni and Bala Kita. Desiree Pratt Lewis, pinned by Louise Siatsi and Peter Yarmgo.
Halimo Abdi, pinned by Sister Sabrina Ishmael. Ikra Adan, pinned by husband Farah. Suad Omar, pinned by daughter Hayat and husband Ali.
She said her mom's last name is the same.
Unyinyechi Ugoke, pinned by mother Chinyere Ugoke. And sister Ogechi Ugwoke, pinned by Shri and Yere. Chi and Yere.
Give us a little bit of grace as we light some candles here, but I'm going to invite our Director of Nursing, Jenny Kanak, to read the Nightingale Pledge for us.
While they're lighting the candles, I'd like to invite all nurses in the audience to please stand to read our Nightingale Pledge. It's on the back, or it's on the inside of the program. With full knowledge of the responsibilities that I am undertaking, I solemnly pledge myself to the service and humanity and will endeavor to practice my profession with consciousness and dignity. I will maintain by all the means in my power to honor the noble traditions of my profession. The total health of my patients will be my first concern. I will hold in confidence all personal matters coming to my knowledge. I will not permit considerations of religion, nationality, race, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and give my support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. With full awareness of my qualifications and limitations, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to uphold and advance its standards. I will maintain the utmost respect for humanity. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. We can all blow out our candles, and then I'd like you to all turn around and face your guest. I now present to you the graduating Spring 2025 Practical Nursing Cohort. For coming tonight. There are cookies and waters up on the second floor as you leave. Have a great night, everyone.
Worked all week, cleaned up, clean cut, and clean shaved. I got to cover off the 68. I fired it up and let them horses sing a little pretty thing, a little tan leg Georgia dream. She's rocking them holy jeans. And baby, what you got going on Saturday?